good to see all of you wonderful people there.
0 armor, level 1, so he'll be able to trade with the puck very nicely. They probably made the choice because I think LGD's draft is all death ball. They're going to stay as a group of 5 heroes.
And the punish the hook. The first one of the game. All right, Ame's already been practicing. Faith Beyond. He's going to draw that first blood.
Right now, so I feel like Team Spirit have a lot of work to do in this early game.
The goal is Tusk, I think, is he's going to try to get Ags. And he's going to try to kick one hero out because they're going to have low damage to kill multiple heroes, but one hero they can probably kill. Chen's healing is more of a whole team. It's not one singular hero like Dazzle.
Oh my god.
The save.
He keeps catching him. Saving his buddy with one, killing with another, and Faith Beyond appreciating. Now Maposhka, you got to be careful. This guy hits pretty hard. But refreshing that poison touch. Has the purge creep available. Q though, well, in the top lane, Mira able to find him for the punch and the kill, and Maposhka getting chased down that purge out of mana.
He can dodge the snowball if he gets phase shift. And even the supports of Spirit aren't going to be the greatest at just locking down the puck. But
Nice body blocks.
Mira moving on in. One more punch gets it. Ooh, for Yatoro.
I mean, you can just farm it up as Pudge, right? You can push out the wave with your Ra, maybe get some hooks on some of the bigger creeps if you want to.
Whoa!
Unexpected.
Takes out his nukes and run around with these phase boots. So they're going to look for him to break up these lanes, especially the Viper. If the Tusk runs top.
Collapse. He's there. Right on top of him with all the Eidolons. Will it be enough damage, though? Slowly whittling down Faith Beyond. The stomp, it actually hits on the Eidolons, which means that they die on Collapse first. And then the turn as Mira going to get ran down. Toss, another couple punches, but they don't quite have the range.
Painful there, but nothing to say. I mean, just died now, rotates top, trying to get some help and can't even get there for the second kill. Man, that Centaur did so much work.
For Collapse. They're getting some good pressure onto him. Mira throws out the avalanche, and Eidolon's close to splitting. Back under the tower, getting Collapse killed here, maybe? Can he dodge out, juke through the trees? No. They get that kill, but the snowball and the chase down, Faith Beyond will die.
His Y is just occupying the dire jungle there. Gonna run into Yatoro.
Finds him. Goes in for some damage. They hurl the boulder onto the illusion as they move in and Coil is out. They focus on the wrong PL illusion. That was nice. That was a really well played juke by Yatoro, and now with Maposhka and Toronto Tokyo here, they might all be in trouble. Ame trying to find a target, stay onto it. Brought down somewhat low, and they find a hook through the melee of all those creeps. So they lose the Dazzle, but get away on the PL.
Meanwhile, the roll, though, to secure the hasten for himself on Toronto Tokyo. Now Q in trouble. Has to throw a toss back, but there's help.
Yeah. Have a toss, walrus punch. There's no Chen there. Might have thought about it.
Up top. Big toss back on the Faith Beyond.
The Eidolons, they're burning them down bit by bit. Turns around with the Viper strike, but Mira is dropping low. It is going to be enough to kill him off. Immediately afterwards, we'll see where Ame wants to go to try and make use of that network he's built up. Snowball, on to nothing to say. Doesn't have a way out, has a coil though. Already used the punch, couple more punches, Orb in one, but it's not enough. They break the coil, and that's going to be a big jump in there for the grave, the turnaround. And now Ame still trying to hunt, but they have the chase, the pendants, a deep stolen away. Can they do this? Needs to find a target, needs to get over to the creeps. He finds it. Oh, back over onto Y instead. Thinking about a turn with the TD punch. No, just is going to give up his life. And instead, they toss Y underneath the tower, have a couple more poison touch punches, tries to bring him down, avalanche, and it's a finish. So they get something out of nothing on Team Spirit, and yet Ame is still chasing, ready to hunt, ready to hook. Finds that kill onto Tiny to boot, and well, an avalanche stolen by Q. Could have set up for Maposhka. Midas, the item of the tournament. Golden Glove.
Time begins, gonna find Y.
Bring him on in there, and a couple quick swipes is all it takes. And now Ame kind of left alone. They do a black hole nearby, as well as Yatoro in the area, thinking about dropping this, threatening the black hole, but Toronto Tokyo, he just dies. Now, can they go for any more? Yatoro very far in there. They think that this is the real PL, but it's not. He's instead chasing Q. They get a little bit baited there, but now he's so far deep, I don't know if this team can help him. And in fact, they throw out the avalanche. That breaks the TP. Yatoro, he's so far back. Again, they're baiting it with the other illusion, but they find the real PL, and they're gonna chase down and kill him. The bait that did not work, but maybe they get something here, maybe not. Maybe Ame just kills them all. He's still staying alive for a very long time. The Chen Heal Hand of God keeps them back, I think. But Toronto Tokyo moves in. There's double sentries down. They don't quite see him yet, but they will on the other side. I'm going to say there, coil onto 2, danger, danger. They toss him out to break the coil, but it gets him out alive.
Points in the Arcane Supremacy. But Mira runs up very boldly in the mid lane.
Double avalanche, not something you always see. Trying to find a toss back, they can't get there. Grave, TP out, anything to break in? Yes, there is. Ame on point again, 3-0-3 on the carry Pudge, and the avalanche from the low ground. Tiny's pretty good when you just get skills and jumps through, brings down Maposhka. First Aegis. We'll watch and see what LGD can get as they get it.
Vision and
still feeling 50-50 right now. Interesting. Oh, that's both of them. That's a good 2 to get, and Ame with the BKB right on top. Something tells me this 50-50 might be changing very quickly as they lose the PL and the Tiny. He didn't want to use it anyways on the PL. 20 seconds before he's back up again.
Still have stolen avalanche.
The toss back.
He knew the blink was coming in.
But the Walrus Punch to interrupt the Hand of God. It's not enough. Maybe it's going to be enough for the turn here, though. They find Toronto Tokyo. Now they're in pretty far. The Shards catching him. They miss actually trying to pull Ame out of there with that Hurricane. It didn't work. And Collapse down on the low ground. Finds the Rubik. The Walrus Punch to kill the Punch. Oh my goodness. Spirit did it again. The triple kill from Toronto Tokyo.
So they probably won't contest, and this is really nice because it's probably going to get the shard for the Pudge, which will help them survive these dives in the base.
Yeah, especially those potential toss-back plays.
He can catch somebody out there.
A nice read from Toronto Tokyo. He bought a Desolator this game, which is why he did so much damage in that last fight. Off racks.
Finds Mira again. Nowhere to toss to. Tries to get him away, but it's not going to happen. And Stolen Avalanche interrupts it that much more. And on the other side, they find Maposhka. Gem just picked up.
Replaces Hood to give him the magic resistance with the Mage Slayer.
Ready to blink in again. Finds them all. Hello, everybody. I'm here. Come say hi to me. The leash bought the Black Ball turnaround. Is it going to be good enough? They all walk into it. How did he get it all off? They try and bring him down. Is it going to be enough damage, though? Ame down to about half HP, but Toronto Tokyo already dead. Maposhka caught, silence, killed. Mira dead also. And Collapse tries to back away. Yadro, the one that's left standing amongst these cores, they buy back on the rest.
He won't die.
Dismembers there. The Grave. Maposhka got the TP back in. I don't know if it's going to be enough, though. He needs to try and get away. It's too much damage. Pudge stands tall. Ame, you're too scary.
It looks really good, but that's when his health is so high, the Midnight Pulse does percentage on your current health, so he just starts dying.
And that might just be it as they're running on into the base. No buybacks on any of these heroes for Team Spirit. Collapse. He's the only one left alive. LGD, they're going for the tier 4s. That's it. GG.
That was a fantastic Pudge pick at the end of the draft. The final fight, he did more damage than the entirety of Team Spirit put together.
And they had no way to actually bring him down. So PSG.LGD, a bit risky in the sense of the speed at which they had to play this game, but they executed, and this is what that draft can do.
Yeah, the Pudge showing at this tournament,
Well, we do have a game number 2 here.
Be the one with the shoulders to bear the burden of this victory.
Maposhka caught right at the start. That's never a sight that you love to see. Can heal a lot off of the illusions, but is just going to be brought low. Already used the brain sap and one last punch. One or the other.
I think they might be worried about LGD swapping their lanes up to lane the Naga top versus the Razor. And so they don't play the Viper into the Naga, but I think they're just going to walk into the lanes. It doesn't feel too bad. They also they picked the Monkey into the Razor, so they knew the lane matchups they're walking into. So they might even end up tri-laning in the bot lane just to kind of win this lane.
Oh, and look at Faith Beyond just camping, waiting for this, forcing the rebound for Mira.
And now everybody
forced to go and grab a water rune and still just ticking down very low in that mid lane.
He's sending himself a salve on the courier, so he'll heal up soon and he'll just jungle this small. know, the favorite of all the mids right now.
Yeah, and sitting way back on that Kano.
Mira. Spotting Ame. They bring him down. Nether Toxin there. The break is out. Collapse tries to stay tall in this fair fire. 1 kill. Can he get enough distance? Tries to bring him down, but it's not going to be enough before he dies. XinQ still going to fall as Mira picks up that kill. 2 for 1. And the Coddle's still high up in terms of... Oh, he's just gone. Yeah, they make that rotation over as XinQ respawns.
Protect the Naga a little bit better.
It did hurt. They lost a full wave top, though, because of these movements. And now, even the Dazzle going to fall despite making that rotation to save the Naga.
You kind of have a rougher lane, but the Coddle rotates and fixes it. But right now, everyone's kind of needs their own time. Even Faith Beyond.
Oh, that was so nice, actually.
He needs some time, but he doesn't have it. And Yadaro there to clean up.
Oh, so Potion was lurking.
They're going to need a lot of time to just get the levels up because all their heroes are very level dependent.
I mean, part of it is, well, hold on. XinQ, another one. Mira in trouble, gets the sidekick off before he goes down. XinQ, Snowball. This is going to be all the way onto Miposhka. Can they punish this as, yeah, Collapse is there. Boundless Strike, Viper Strike, all the strikes, and XinQ is dead.
This is also a hero that suffers from XP at times because of being an illusion carry as well and spamming them around for the gold.
Trying to set something up here. The pushback onto Miposhka. That was well played by Nothing to Say, but they show up now. Toronto Tokyo trying to find something. He's very quick on the old Kato, but the dagger eventually going to connect up to him. They have the sidekick. Trying to get the pushback. Miposhka gets by Roach. Sonic Wave to finish the Kato. And Team Spirit, just a symphony of skills.
Do you want to run into the Viper? I don't think so. For Collapse now.
I know.
Diving in the tower to Y, forced to go for the grave TP. Miposhka's close, but not close enough.
Undying Fountain, he does in fact. And as you talk about, Ame down bottom, in trouble, disposed there, absolutely dead. Snowball tries to turn this. Dodges the damage, the rebound away off of the trees. XinQ, they can't connect, it's not good enough. And most explicitly, it's Collapse. They're the one he's hunting, the Arcane Ring drops, and they find him here. Will it be enough damage? Throws the Viper Strike past the TP, not a chance. And
he found the real Naga Siren, disposed into a Fiend's Grip.
Oh my god, the bigger kill. Ame goes down again.
On these heroes, the Monkey King just jumping into the trees, and there's no one in the jungle.
This is that bait situation, though, as you said. They're all going to TP, they're rotating in.
The entire team, but he's already dead. Fate Beyond gone. Now they snowball forward, tries to bring down one. The Mischief dodges some of the damage, pushes him outside. But Yaro, he showed up Toronto Tokyo. Can they bring down XinQ? Nothing to say, just getting beaten down by Marcy. Sonic Wave done. They find the Bane, and Team Spirit are not doing better with that Bane.
Team Spirit have the same response. They are going to bring those heroes as well. They're going to try and win this fight. Even if they don't bring the same amount of numbers, they're going to have the strength to still defeat you here.
Collapse, rebounded, gets some separation, turns to fight. Faith Beyond, dispose, back into the Nether Toxin. Faith Beyond, he's in trouble. The miss from the blinding light isn't enough to keep him alive. They've got the grave ready. Faith Beyond not going down today, but instead it might be Miposhka. Nightmare, the punch, another kill. So LGD, they strike back mid.
Really nice. It's also getting them to these BKB timings, which is probably their big one right now. The Coddle is working on his, the Razor's pretty close to his. Naga's not going for one, but his gameplay right now is just gonna kind of delay the game. Their draft still scales. Naga, Coddle, very good heroes in the late game.
Ooh, Toronto Tokyo got caught sleeping. He had 3 points in Blink.
Versus the heroes from LGD.
Yadaro. About going right now with Mira there. Oh, Blink disposed, pulls him right back into it. And when you can get these types of kills, but can you? Snowball dodges, needs a Boundless Strike, needs the damage, it's there. Yadaro still.
The Vessel doing work.
It's so much. He's not got the lamp seal that he needs. The sidekick was not enough, so they turn it around. Care too much about that, I would imagine, on Miposhka's side. And suddenly, Naga at the top of the net worth. Miposhka, controlled, has a Nightmare save, dodges some of the damage, stick charge with the Spear Vessel there. The Bane Group interrupted. Will he be able to keep it long enough? Sonic Wave out. Miposhka dodges and actually walks away from that one scot-free. Coddle dead. Toronto Tokyo, as the sleep ends, walks forward, tries to get him, taking a lot of damage from XinQ. Where's the safe disposed to the far side? The Snowball gets him out. Why? Brings down a bud. Is it going to be enough? Toronto Tokyo needs to get out of there. The Nightmare tries to trade it off, and he gets the blink away. XinQ low. but they get the quap out. Toronto Tokyo, the madman, ready to walk back in again.
Oh, he wants it bad.
He's gotta run, gotta hide, gets the illusion rune, and Xingqiu still chasing. But the bullwhip and then the run, I mean, they're still thinking about this guy. Yeah, he's forced to blink again. They run into the triangle.
That Xingqiu jump is so important. They can't get the cut.
Mira right away with the rebound, tries to jump out of there. They don't quite clip on the blast, and in stack, they're gonna pop that BKB. Faith Beyond trying to kill off Mira, and eventually will find her, but on the other side, they take down Xingqiu.
Yes. One forward, it's so hard with 2 supports, no AoE disabled.
Likewise though, Roche, it's taking a long time to finish this off. Who do they jump on first? They got nothing to say. Envision, jump forward, dispose, start on a boat. That's AoE. Toronto Tokyo, that's pretty solid, but do they have any follow-up? The Hex is out, Sonic Wave tries to blow through them. They also drop down the Wukong's command. Collapse, almost dead, dies to the illusion. They only have taken down Xingqiu. Naga sleep for round 2. Are they going for any more? Yadaro, he's in trouble. The root's there with Collapse already dead, but Faith Beyond low, but not quite dead yet. The Grave, it comes out. Yadaro turned upon. The Boundless Strike tries to back out. Toronto Tokyo, he is doing work in the back, but they lose their carry. No more Maelstrom, and LGD, they win that part of the fight.
Man, Ame is going to be so hard to deal with now. Especially once that heart comes in. I mean, it's similar to what we were hoping to see from the Phantom Lancer last game.
Roche is when the damage is going to start coming into the towers.
Almost 11k gold from neutrals on this Naga Siren. Absolutely ridiculous.
Just farm. But now trying to fight. They find him. Ready to start, dispose, getting some separation, but the jump's there, the Hex is out, taking a lot of damage on Yadaro, pops the BKB, tries to survive the grip, it catches under Razor, he's dead. Can they find more of the Naga just outside of it? But they pull her in, the dispose is there, Ame falling, Ame dying, and Toronto Tokyo finding those juicy targets in the backline. LGD, they lose everybody.
What a Sonic Wave in the back from Toronto Tokyo. They don't know what hit them. Again, this game.
Well, and for LGD, I mean, how do you sort of, okay, they just run right in. Already Lincoln's broken, BKB popped, a man on a mission. Toronto Tokyo runs in, wants to take down Xingqiu, blink out, Sonic Wave from the high ground. Mira, very isolated, has a rebound when she's back up, but can't quite get out of there. The Force Staff silent still, blinding light pushback, and will die to the... So what do LGD need to do right now? Do they...
I don't know, they're going in.
Jumps, finds one, Coddle, nothing to say. He's baiting that one out, I guess. As you get the Grave out, BKB, link up, Mira bought back. They keep that Coddle alive after they force the buyback.
And the patience to stay near that ward, Mira, not just jumping and chasing. Knows there could be more saves, more snowballs, more Graves.
Spells off, because once you get your spells off first, it kind of puts the enemy into lane.
Oh, it's a water park in the pit.
Oh my god, they can't get there. Picked up by Y. Beyond runs in, dispose, throws it back there, tries to bring him down, the blink, the grip, it's everything. He's in some trouble now. Beyond, can he get out of the ring? But that healing coming out from the Song of the Siren, it's so strong. They try to bring him down, though the Sonic Wave not quite enough. It might have been if not for the healing, and they don't have another ring. Yadro tries to turn, a couple more punches. Toronto Tokyo gets the blink out. Faith Beyond, solo, Mira there, but the Grave is also there. They try and kill him off in the duration of it. He's still staying alive. Dazzle's being doing a ton, but it's not quite enough.
Now Yadro.
Razor dead, Marcy dead, Ame, he's in trouble. The rest of the team is in the pit waiting for him on the side. These totems, they're doing a good chunk with the snowball save. It's right there on top of him. Trying to bring him down low, but he gets out. The Force Staff keeping him alive. He still lives through it. But this other Grave on his Xingqiu, Ame still trying to back away. They have the Will-O-Wisp up on there, keeping Miposhka out of the fight, and Collapse running out of mana, running out of damage. He also has to retreat. In the end, it's still just 1-for-1. Cooldown.
Really fast Roche, only 20 seconds until it spawns.
Toronto Tokyo finds a target. A rare time when LGD are not together. They force out the BKB. Good nightmare. The dispose. Do they have it? Wukong's command down onto everybody. They have the Song of the Siren to try and retreat out of this one.
Oh, he's trying to get up the stairs. He's so slow.
Can they do anything else? Can they have the lockdown for Toronto Tokyo? No, he's got the BKB immediately on top of him. He needs to be careful. Sonic Wave pushes him back in. Sleep. Stun for the moment. Boundless Strike. The Hex. Toronto Tokyo taking a lot of damage, but not dead yet. He gets the blink out in the grip from the low ground, but Pochka found him for the snowball save. That keeps him alive. Xingqiu doing his job well. Collapse standing tall in the fight. And Toronto Tokyo, he runs into all of them. Wait, 3 dead. We're all starting to fall. LGD, they outlast him in this fight. The blink forward. Naga will not be denied Ame as they run him down one by one. Team Spirit lose them all.
They're just
It's so many rounds of spells coming out from LGD. All of their heroes love these fights that last 20-30 seconds, and again,
pull up in them. And they'll just go for another round. They got to do something to stop this, and that's a decent way to go. Boundless strike, but immediately the BKBs isn't enough to bring down ZQ. The Gleipnir, they get him, but it's only one time. And inside this Wukong's command, there's only so much that they can do. He manages to escape the snowball, going action all the way to Toronto. Tokyo got him controlled. Wukong's command is over. A good Boundless strike to heal back up from it, but so much damage being thrown out from Faith Beyond. The Hex is there on the Monkey King. They got the control. The Force Staff to get him out. Everybody still survives through that.
Heal, mana, the walking fountain here from the side of LGD. Still even a cheese sitting there on the Razor if they need it. The siege continues. They've lost their big cards now for Yadro. No Wukong's command for 40 seconds.
no BKB either. It's very hard for him to enter the fight. Razor still has the refresher shard as well, so he has
all there and can't do a thing. Another round of the Hex. Dispose. Onto one. That's a good target to get. Snowball save came too late. Mira still living through this. ZQ also far forward, dying to the totems. The monkeys, they get caught. They're in some trouble. Faith Beyond, they can't quite connect onto him. But Ame chasing. Ame, can they get anything to break in the Boundless strike? They find him. The rest of his team is gone. Dispose. Naga starting to drop. Where's your answer? Can you get out? He turns on Amira, but that won't help him. Ame dies.
trying to save, doesn't blink enough close enough, but now they're probably going to force out buybacks.
Yeah, it was just hard to believe. Silences as well there from Toronto Tokyo, helping out hugely.
Get the buyback on the Naga. They link him up though. The Hex, the Force Staff trying to keep him alive. Yadro pops the BKB. They're in pretty deep now. They get the Wukong's command down, but they've already lost the potion.
They are split now though.
Boundless strike on one side of the ring. It's a little bit dangerous. They blow up another Faith Beyond. He's dead. Has to use the buyback. Can Team Spirit get out now? Collapse, TPing away. They don't have it. The Lincolns, but the snowball's there. They catch and kill the Viper. Will-O-Wisp down. Beyond starting to threaten a little bit. Still, they're losing towers for this. Creeps are hitting. They need to deal with it, but the big jump forward, they actually miss on the Boundless strike, but Faith Beyond, Marcy does so much damage! Mira says, I'll do it alone! Who needs another hero? Why goes down? Toronto Tokyo chases for more, and Ame off to the side. Do they have anything to break it? No. They have to TP back to home.
Mira could see nothing. He had no vision. That was the one hero he could grab, and somehow it works out. No cheese pop there.
And they find another. Coddle on the high ground. Turns into a Hex, turns into a Piggy, but the they'll take you down. Immediately buyback. None of those other heroes have buybacks. Collapse. Here for towers.
He's in the pit. He's finishing it off for the team right now.
Aegis on to Collapse.
He's the courier. Bring it all. Well, nothing to say is leading.
They are right up the hill. Marcy caught. Nightmare. Try and get it off. Has the BKB. Needs to back out. Turns around with the Unleash, but dead. Has the buyback. Toronto Tokyo throws out one Sonic Wave. Round 2 coming in just a moment. Trying to bring down ZQ. It's doing a lot of damage though to the Quap with that Blade Mail out. Couple more punches are available.
Bounce back.
Reflects back. Still bringing down that Tusk lower and lower. Collapse. Not willing to go for the full commit.
Very nice.
Illusions in the melee Rex. Yadro gonna set up shop, walk on in and say, I'm tired of this. It's time to hit some buildings. Force out the glyph. LGD, do they feel confident walking into this? Still some extra duration left, but as it wears off, they'll back away. The Razor, Toronto Tokyo collapse. They walk around the hill. They find him with the Hex. The Nightmare's there from Aboshka if they need it. Collapse BKB, 4 steps away. The Sleep is now there onto the Queen of Pain, but the Book of Shadows keeping her alive. Yadro still has not popped that refresher. Boundless strike waiting, gets it off. Stun on the 2. Faith Beyond in some trouble. Dispose comes out, but they're going to reset this fight. Toronto Tokyo's waiting on the outside of it. LGD, do they want to take this? They get the silence, force out the BKB. ZQ looking for the punch. He finds that one. But then the chase. Yadro, Boundless strike, finding him, but the Grave is there. Wiseman playing these so perfectly, but Mira right on top as the Grave wears out. Can they bring him down? Jump in, go all in, find the kill. No more Tusk.
He tried to hold out on that snowball.
He also tried to save the BKB for like his escape, but unfortunately goes down.
And that's
Tokyo.
a crazy plot. Popping the link in.
Double spell block. Links, BKB, Sonic Wave, one time. Yadro in, has the Boundless strike. Wukong's down. Can they get out? They push ZQ in even deeper.
He's the only one stuck. Get him out of there.
Long duration. I mean, the Grave is early.
Oh, toss back in.
Dispose, they found her. That's the BKB right there. The Hex is out. Can they do it? Chase forward. Broken. Pops with the refresher. The cheese is out. Faithion keeping himself alive. The snowball. Have the Will-O-Wisp down. It was one hit away. Need a little bit of separation there. Yato getting all of his damage drained.
Yeah, Faithion so much.
Can they do it? They don't even feel confident, even with all that damage there, to run into the Wukong's command.
Oh, the Obs and Sentry combo put right in the middle as well to help her during this fight.
Done. Is this the moment for Team Spirit? Book of Shadows available if they need to use it, but on the other side, they found Mira, pops the BKB with the sidekick. Maposhka under control. The Hex is out. Needs to get up that cliff, but can't quite get there. Dropping with the grave again from Y. He's always there. The grip, though, there's nothing to break that. Maposhka secures the kill. Ame's gone.
Now he has no TP.
He's Book of Shadows. He's in trouble. Oh, you're right. He can't get back to the fight. He needs a refresher. All that gold and he can't TP to his team. That's not what they needed on LGD.
There's still more snowballs.
Still looking. Yeah, they get out. They need to go in and finish off this Roche potentially here. It's very low. Roche is very low, and Yadro wants to finish it. Drops the Wukongs. Say, come and deal with me. BKB there. Xingqiu, like a madman, walks into the pit. Totems, the Golems, isn't going to get enough. He goes in. He takes the refresher. The Brave, he has it all. Aegis on to collapse. That's going to be good for them. Team Spirit, they get two. No Xingqiu for 2 minutes. The Hex, it's on Inaga. Can they kill him off in time? Tries to miss it, tries to survive the heal. It's not enough. Another Brave, but I don't think they have the damage. I don't think they can get him out. Can they do it? No! Yadaro with the triple kill. Another lift up. Everybody's fine. Back and look at the throne. The throne is open. Team Spirit, they got to deal with their base. They're back with Toronto. He's going to keep it alive.
Oh, that's
Ultra kill. Yadaro, he's too strong. Faithion pops the refresher. Needs a BKB, but the red here. Yadaro, God, GG! If you're staying up late, we got a grand finals here. Team Spirit, even it up.
I mean, what is there to say?
Can carry the Shadow Demon out of the lane. He can just shove the lane in with Cleave. He has a stun. Generally you want these stronger carries with stuns when you have a weaker support like Shadow Demon in the lane. And then he'll also have the ability to jungle, giving Shadow Demon early levels, give him these level 6 timings. Probably more so of a hero that's trying to complement their own draft rather than be a big nuisance for LGD.
Fair enough, as the 2 bounty runes will be traded off a piece and everybody heading out. Remember,
On the side, just zoning back.
Xingqiu over ready with a fissure, but this early points in arc lighting, like you talked about, pretty good to try and keep this alive, and tosses back Y. Could be our first blood. Mira draws it on the Zeus, and that's almost arcane boots here.
This game was really bad. He was, I think, level 4 or 5 at the 10-minute mark.
Yes.
He was unable to take a lane, take any... What? Beastmaster.
Now, this is a nice kill if they can get it.
Nice fissure.
Collapse under control. Have a jump, but can't do it. Mira didn't have the mana. Tokyo trying to find onto Xingqiu Shaker. Mira right there. Hit with the enchant totem. But Xingqiu will not be interesting.
Y's gonna walk out the hill. Gonna find the Tiny.
Not level 6 yet. Have a toss. Couple punches. Stun is there. But not really feeling confident coming on over and using the song to interrupt. So Aegis going to be claimed. They even glyphed the mid-tier 1 tower. So LGD, can they finish this one off? Do they feel comfortable sticking around? Which they're going to head on in and be hard, but they spot the big target. And again, finding this big old Timber Saw at this point in time. Can he get out? Oh, the grip from the low ground. Why? Interrupting, but they have the disable. Faithion still buying time. Tiny, he's in very far. They have Aurora available. Why? Gets hit. Oh, they interrupted it.
He lost the blink.
Oh, the Thunder God's Wrath. It came at the perfect moment, but will it make up for the rest of this fight? Xingqiu still gets on top of Tokyo, and nothing to say with this exorcism is doing work. Yadro turns on in, but there's the song. to try and interrupt this. The buyback comes out. Timbersaw ready to go for round 2. They're all grouped up together. Buddy gets the blink away. Mira just scoots on out of there.
They both blinked?
They did nothing.
Mira
That was
jumped.
everything. That was a buyback.
Well, you'll have to sacrifice Mira, but you will take that. He tried to do a really cool play, right? Fabian trying to timber chain through at that like perfect moment and see if he can find that damage, but
I think even as they're able to abuse the Naga.
As long as they don't get caught right out of the get-go.
looks familiar.
Why? Found. It's not the real Naga Siren there. Yadaro gives up the chase instead.
Post-shot, he actually did find the real one right now. There's a toss in 2 seconds.
Do they have the damage though? They have the ulti on him. Trying to burn through it. The root. He has another avalanche. Connects onto all of them in the stun. Toronto Tokyo cleans up the kill.
Side of Spirit, their team fight is really scary. They have all the Beastmaster. Beastmaster's whole goal is just to keep auras. So when you get a Naga with a Radiance, you just add one to the...
Gonna kill off the dragon. Does not quite look like it. Thunder God's Wrath used, backs away. Big old avalanche, the toss to follow. The BKB already used in CQ. I think that was another Echo Slam whip.
Oh, I love the D ward.
Can they do any more? BKB from Yadaro turns on to nothing to say, trying to bring him down. Meanwhile, Ame finding that Tiny, the control coming from CQ, but he just destroyed nothing to say. Yadaro all over him. Fabian looking for anything, something. LGD, where's this fight supposed to go? Toronto Tokyo barely rips from it. They jump on in, the brain sap is not enough. They walk back in, kill the Bay, they're all done. GG. LGD is broken.
Oh well, that game got away from them very, very quickly. Only hope for them really near the end was going to be Ame, and they just decided that Ame wasn't going to be enough to carry this one.
We're just going to reset from the last game.
Pretty much.
I like the fact that we have sort of like mirrored heroes. They keep giving the love back, so I feel like, you know, the crowd picked this axe this time. You know,
That's
so
right.
When the dunks come out, I expect very loud cheers.
He's using axeless axe as well, so, you know, gotta be ready.
The people love it.
That's true.
I'm a lot more confident with this LGD draft compared to the last game. They have kind of catch on 2 of their cores now, as opposed to, none of their cores had catch really outside the Naga, who doesn't really want to show up. So the Kunkka can make plays, Chaos Knight can make plays. They can also set up Kunkka IO, very classic. The X-Slash
Creep's getting sent out, and that might be a stack of it.
Yeah.
Pochka's gonna go down.
He was my coin, you know. He's
Fool's first lesson.
Q ends up dropping, but that's something I haven't seen in a while. The range creep to stack.
Yeah, meanwhile, the micro of the courier as well. Poor little guy running the whole way across the map just for that ring of health. Shows you the difficulties of getting to that secret shop on the bottom side. Yadaro chasing the tree line, stunned up.
Rolled in and killed.
LGD. Ame doesn't really need help in the top lane. He pretty much just kills in top, so they can just one bot the supports pressure with the Razor. He's so strong with the IO.
Yeah, easy kill. 3-0 for LGD.
This was a combo that was picked, I think, in the DPC and maybe at the start of the major, where they would just pick IO, Razor would go carry. I think Tundra was popularizing it a lot. It gives you a lot of sustain, gives you the attack speed, and it's a really nice combo, so they're pretty much just playing it, but with the Razor offlane.
The time has come. Yadaro with the Vanguard just goes on in and gonna try and clear through some of those camps.
He has no mana.
No, that's a clarity in the fountain. Needs to be back closer to him, I think.
This is very anticlimactic.
He's trying his best.
He's gonna get there, don't worry, surely.
I think it's really interesting they give it to Yadaro though. Like I know that Collapse is like still pressuring everything, but I feel like Axel, you come in, you take these things instantly, and you can actually enable this hero to be this sort of front line. But Yadaro's had such a bad laning stage that they don't actually have that option. You know, they can't even get to this point where they really have this big jumper and this super threat of an axe. They just have to try and get the Bristle back to a baseline of where he's supposed to be.
I think it's more just trying to get him out of the bot lane in the most efficient spot, which is these stacks. Normally it'd be the large jungle, but
Passing mangoes, the clarity's there, arcane boots, and suddenly are able to clear through these a lot more quickly as the ancients start joining in on the fun, and you can see he's just going to accelerate pretty quickly.
DK Illusion comes in like, oh,
hello.
Curious.
Collapse. X, they pull him back in, and this good rotation since there's nowhere to go bottom.
Ame's coming in.
They go on and take down the Axe. This is a dangerous spot to be in. The roll in from downtown Yadaro in trouble. The lift up to silence. It's denied by the neutrals. but nothing to say. He might be able to come in and steal them and
this
is devastating. LGD bring numbers. They bring everybody. They're trying to stop this on Team Spirit. All the stacking going to waste. In fact, more than waste, it's just going into the pockets of LGD.
They have to come fight this. There is a Sonic Wave.
Gotta be careful. He's thinking about it. Doesn't quite get the range. He runs into nothing to say. Has it ready. Sonic Wave out. They don't have anything. But the boat, the torrent, it connects. Is it enough damage though? It doesn't quite look like it. A long duration silence. Toronto can barely get down. Forward. He got a bottom charge. Denies Aegis. No. Sync Q cleans it up. Poshka also in trouble. LGD, they come back with a vengeance in this game at number 4. Collapse. Can he find something here? Wants to get the dunk, but Sync Q's twinkle toesing around him. Wants to find anybody, somebody to just dunk away. Can't quite get it. The fade ball needs one. No, it's not quite there. Nothing to say, surviving. And gives him the taunt as he saunters off. Oh, Team Spirit just got robbed. That tower, okay.
They see the relocate on top though. They're setting up.
Oh, this would be not good.
They also fill up
They
move on in. Boat down onto the back lines. Mira caught. Has a steal if he wants to use it. Pulls back in. Io stun. Do they have enough damage? Yadaro is right in the midst of all of them. Starting to stack it up, but with Collapse already dead, he's not going to be there. Why does he heals everybody back up? And the Shen heals like bring the Ame. He has dropped very low though. And Toronto up with a double kill. Maybe this is better than I thought. The plasma field hit onto both of them. LGD, they're in too far. We've seen this story before. How did it go so wrong? But through the forest. They're ready. Call there immediately. Follow up onto Faith Beyond. Can they get out with any of them? Why? Dead. Sonic Wave pushes them to the high ground. The boat looking for a turn, but this fight already looks pretty rough, although it might be good. Olin, round 2. Can they do it? Faith Beyond still living through this, but Collapse. He doesn't get the dunk, but he does the damage. Will it be enough? They're showing up late to this with Yadaro, but it will be there to kill off Faith Beyond. Ame, the one that's left alive, and there's only 2 for LGD. Team Spirit, again, they sustain through this fight. They take down the IO. Forced into bad ones.
Nice blink timing by the Axe. IO, he survives just a little bit longer, and he maybe gets that Holy Locket off.
Oh, meanwhile.
Back in the land of the world here. Sync Q goes in, kills off 1. Toronto Tokyo forced to blink away, so LGD come back with a little bit of a vengeance here.
Yeah, Collapse though.
Gotta be careful. The big jump, if they can get a call, and you can see LGD, they split up immediately, but that leaves one alone.
Big save.
Tries to do it. Why? Gets him relocated out. Nicely played by LGD. The boat, the torrent, it connects onto Collapse. He might be too far forward. The link is there. Collapse in trouble, starting to die, but he barely walks away. CQ, he wants him. The silence, but he's not dying. The urn charge, the roll, he's able to dodge it. The other side of the fight, they can't quite get him. Cole dodging. He isn't going to get him. Collapse still juking, jamming, getting away. Oh, Collapse twinkle toes. Completed for Toronto Tokyo.
Collapse
smoked up.
On the wave up top right now.
They want to move in. Yeah, no axe nearby, and they came just a couple seconds too late. LGD reveal themselves there. Toronto Tokyo does not have the Aegis, but rolls in right away, pops the BKB, wants to take down Y, does not have another blink yet.
Ame jumped in the back line.
Gonna get up the torrent, lift up, that was from the Rubik. Mira doing a good job of controlling, but Poshka down low, they need Collapse. He's a little ways away, can he get there in time? Stolen boat, so they have the rub. Yadaro strong, jumps in, finds 1, Collapse, on to Faith Beyond, trying to bring him down in the duration of that BKB. Can Yadaro find him and chase him? The slow is there. Oh, they interrupt though. They get on Toronto Tokyo, so Yadaro stays on Faith Beyond, gets the kill. On a killing spree, the slow, steady burn down. Nothing to say, starting to fall. They kill off Toronto Tokyo. The trade so far is 2 for 1.
Burst down, and they're going to smoke up even before the mark.
The refresher's right here. Testing. He's trying to find it. Poshka, the first one found. Does he get anything off? No. Doesn't have buyback either. Team Spirit recognized this, immediately run away. Everybody tries to get out. LGD run them down. Mira, he's the one that's left behind. The X is there. And they'll catch and kill the Rubik. So LGD find 2 supports.
Take a move. I think I double smoke there as well, unfortunately.
Why? That's a good one to fight. They get him right at the start. That's the save. That's everything. They try and blow him up. Torn 2, but why? Because the back is there. ZQ down low, rolls out. Why dead? That's already 2 dead on Team Spirit.
They're putting a lot of faith in the Agnum's Bristle to Sonic Wave just the IO, saying that's our big damage now.
They caught the quad.
And with no BKB, that's a little bit of a problem. Can they bring her down? Gets the blink out and trying to escape from that. The Tidebringer connects, does have another blink up in a second. And Toronto Tokyo goes north, tricks up Spirit. We'll see if they can do that again and actually clean up this game here.
I really like the Lotus knows the exact range of this hill ward, and he just stands right in the fog until his team's ready.
And there they are, Mickey on the first one down, jumps in, gets the call, ball. Meanwhile, Toronto Tokyo finding wide, trying to kill him all the time. It's not quite looking at it, stolen both though, so they're gonna have their own version of the rough. Pulls him back in with that X and the Bristle back, starting to take up that damage, and he's got the run bump, but will it be enough? Yadro living through it all. Yadro doing too much damage and collapse. He's coming online. A couple more controls. Do they have it? They pull back in that Bristle. Can they kill him? No! Yadro lives. The stolen boat that won the fight, and the taunt comes out. BKB there, and Ame just forced to try and TP out of there, dropping some items in front of him.
Dropped the. I think they reloaded him out too, but he got X backwards into the fight and just too much sustain.
Oh, collapse. Where's the team? They're coming in, but the Blade Mail's there. Mira gets the lift.
Oh, Spirit Vessel into the roll.
It's very low. Needs to back out. The mech is there, but it's not doing as much as they might want. Still, the Bristle very strong. On the low ground, Mira gets caught. Collapse with another call to roll through. Toronto Tokyo doing the damage to Ame. He's hit the region, but it's not enough. They all die again. Team Spirit, they blow it open, and Ame. The one that's under their ward, so now they spot him. They go. Ame jumps. Where's the target? But Poshka at the start, a 4-second stun. It's pretty good. The lift's up dead. No buyback on the Chen.
That's huge.
Can they do it? LGD, do they fight for more? But Collapse, he might be able to find him. The slowdown is there. Zinq saved by Y. LGD, they're fighting through this as good as they possibly can.
Oh, that's tough though.
But they pull him back in. Ame finds Collapse. They jump in. Toronto Tokyo has him. He's left alone again. Ame finds back immediately. Nothing to say. Tries to run. Collapse. He has round 2 here. Looking for another call, but the jump forward. Toronto Tokyo takes down. Nothing to say. Collapse finds them all, trying to survive through this. It's not looking good. Team Spirit, they went too far. For him, who they spot. Collapse spots it. Danger, danger. Mira Maposhka back away. Yadro shows. Roll on in. Zinq is far forward and ahead and gets dunked. Collapse finds him. Just a bit too far forward, and that might be enough to maybe even get the Roche. We'll see. Toronto Tokyo. Sonic Wave already out, misses onto everybody.
Zoning.
Zoning, yeah, just zoning. Making a little bit of space there as they head into the pit.
The roll, and now he has no buyback for the road.
They're right back in here. Refresher's still set here on that Razor.
Looks for it, but it's too late.
Everything's on the ground.
It's all in there. They're ready for it. They get the Aegis Faith Beyond. Caught on the save. Y was right there. Can they get back in to defend this? Toronto Tokyo gets the cops the BKB. Trying to chase this fight so separated though. They're just gonna have to send back the IO. No, they come back with both. Faith Beyond's ready to fight. He doesn't care. Goes into all of them. Gets the link on to collapse the BKB, but it's not looking good. He gets torn apart.
Oh, they don't even need the cheese.
They do have the buyback though if they need it from him. Buyback already came from Mira, and Spirit fully crowded. Ame dead. 2 minutes on the sidelines with no Chaos Knight.
Something about Team Spirit at best of 5s.
And leaving the cheese. They just don't want it. They never need it. They leave behind all the time.
They just cannot be stopped here as they run forward. 2 minutes without Ame's haters. Where are you now? Toronto Tokyo will not be stopped in game, will not be stopped typing as they run on into the fountain tank near. Toronto Tokyo jumps on in, finds nothing to say, brings them down. Chen is gone though. Zinq found the back line. Do they have enough? I don't think so. Toronto Tokyo still very low on mana. Faith Beyond chasing him down, wanting to get that kill, but can't quite get him.
Oh, that's an Axe Berserker's call.
Big old chunk in, finds Zinq. Toronto Tokyo still lives through all of it. 70 seconds until Ami. Can they wait that long? Yadro, he doesn't want to play anymore. Trying to finish this off. Wants to end the DPC, wants to end the major. He wants victory now. Can they stop him? I don't think so.
Keyboard slam from Guitarra at the end.
Oh, the typing comes out. They are feeling it. They are loving this this crowd on their feet now for Team Spirit.
All across, they waited. There's only been a couple series that they take them down, but it happens on the big stage.